So I want to welcome you. This is onboarding the new emerging active partners. And my name is Damian Osafile. I am the leader of this team, okay? I'm a business consultant and a business coach. I am a Sukoma Club member and I am the team lead. Now, we will use the word leader. Okay, so I'm the team lead for this particular team called the Catalyst family. The Catalyst family, okay? If you're new in this meeting, if this is your, at least if you know you are less than 2 months old in the business, go to the chat box and type, let me see, because I cannot see, from what I can see here, I can barely see any new person in the business in this place. We have a lot of persons who have joined the business within the last few days, and then I can't find them here. At least the last person who I did registrations for, Emmanuel Uzondo, Joy Beba, Unyeka, Rita, Tobilola. There are so many persons who are not here. So many persons, fantastic. I can see Abdurrahman, Abubakar, beautiful. I cannot see Nura here. Okay, Beba Joy is here, fantastic. Beba Joy is here. There are so many persons who are not here. There are so many persons who are not here who are supposed to be in this meeting, and they are the reason why this meeting is holding. Okay, because if they are not in this meeting, then who are we onboarding? Who are we going to? So go back, call them and tell them that we are going to be given in the next 3 minutes, because this meeting, I have another meeting by 11 o'clock, 11:15. So we have to finish this meeting. It's a very, very, very short meeting. But I want this person, because the essence of this meeting is for these persons who were there. And of course, our old teammates as well, who have been in the meeting as well, but have been confused about what to do, how to go about it, what steps to take and all of that. So it's important also you are in this meeting as well, okay? Because many of you don't know what to do right now, but then we're just here to just define it, just tell you this is what you need to do. How do I work in this business? How do I manage my business, my jobs, as well as this particular business? I'm going to talk about it here within this few time we have. So in the next 3 minutes, go call these persons, tell them to join this meeting right now, that they are the ones we are waiting for. Okay, that they are the ones we are waiting for. There are so many of them. Let me look at my this thing. There are so many persons who are supposed to be in this meeting. I want to welcome each and every one of you, okay? And in a special way, on behalf of everybody here, I want to welcome you all. Welcome to this eye-opening meeting, okay? You are welcome to this eye-opening meeting. We have our motto. Our motto for this particular meeting, or this particular team, is what one would say the Catalyst family. The response is usually making positive transformation. Making positive transformation. Yes, we want to help as many persons. We want to make as much transformation as possible. Okay, we want to make as much transformation as possible. So when I say the Catalyst family, from wherever you are, I want you to say making positive transformation. Okay, so want to go the Catalyst family making positive transformation. The Catalyst family making positive transformation. The Catalyst family making positive transformation. Yes, the goal for everybody here who joined this particular meeting is what, first of all, what does it mean to be a catalyst? A catalyst is one who initiates. You always initiate change. That's what we do here. So we are initiating and making positive transformation in this business. That whatever it is that you have suffered in the past, whatever financial constraints you have faced before, we are working towards helping you to change and then transform. All right, fantastic. So I want to begin first of all by congratulating each and every of you. Congratulations to you on your first achievement on becoming an emerging active partner. It is not everybody who have connected. It is not everybody who have connected that has become an emerging active partner. So trust me, you have done something that's by the virtue of you being in this meeting, it means you have attained the feat. And the feat you have attained is that what you have become an emerging active partner. So it is not easy. It is not easy. I want to congratulate each and every one of you in this particular meeting on having attained this feat. Okay, good. Now the question is, what next? What next? What next? The thing that is next is to become an active partner. That is what is next. The next thing is to become now. And look at the emerging active partner, E.A.P. That's why you see in that group, new E.A.P. new E.A.P. So you are seeing what? Emerging active partner. So what can we do for us to remove that emerging and become an active partner? So which means you are close to becoming an active partner, but you're not yet an active partner. So what can you do to become an active partner? That is one of the major reasons why I have decided to call for you, so that we can discuss this and then talk about it. All right, good. Now, you need to understand the C21FG leadership structure. We have leadership structure. So which means that by the virtue of you becoming an emerging active partner, you are already a leader. At this level where you are right now, you are a leader. Do you know who you are over? You are over the people who are partners. We have partners, we have emerging active partners, and we have active partners. Who are the active partners? I'm going to talk to you about it right now. And that is also embedded in the what? In the C21FG leadership structure. This structure you see is expected to be able to lead us and guide us. Everybody who joins this project is expected to be, in fact, is trained and mentored to be a leader. Not just a leader because of anything, but a leader who attracts good resources. A leader who is able to go out there, and then when you speak, you understand that it is not, you're not just going to be bossing around, but then through being a leader, you would have also worked because you have gone through the process of what it takes to be a leader. And trust me, if you go through this process of being a leader in this opportunity, there is absolutely nothing, there is nowhere you cannot succeed. In that your job, you become a successful man. In your business, in whatever you're doing, you become a successful man because you understand structure and leadership work positions. All right. So the first of it all is to be a partner. That is why I am congratulating. So all of you, at some point, you were partners in this opportunity. So who is a partner? A partner is anyone who just signed up into the E.A.P Global business with us. The day you make your payments, the day you paid, you make payments, you attended presentation, and then you made payment to be part of this project, that already automatically made you to become a partner. That automatically what made you to become a partner. So the thing is, what else can you do and how can you grow? And then guess what? You became an active, emerging active partner by doing the next step, which I am going to show you right now. And also, as an emerging active partners, having become an emerging active partner, there are steps you need to take also. The next one is what? To be what? An emerging active partner EA group, E.A.P. That is why in that group where you belong, you see the new E.A.P group, right? You see the new what? E.A.P group. Sorry about that. My phone just left. Hold on. So you see the new what? E.A.P group, right? The new E.A.P group. So once you connect, once you complete your IPO and QSG, you become an E.A.P. So every one of you here have attended the mentorship class. Is there anybody who is here who have not attended that mentorship class? If you are here and you have not attended the mentorship class, go to the chat box and type 2. If you have not attended the QSG, the mentorship class, either on Zoom or physically in an office, either of them, go to the chat box and type 2. Let me know people who have not attended it, because it means you're not worthy to be in this meeting. But let me see those who have not attended. Is there anybody who have not attended the mentorship class? Is there anybody who have not yet attended the mentorship class? Fantastic. So nobody is responding. It simply means that everyone here have attended that mentorship class. Okay, I've attended that mentorship class. So that is what qualified you to be in that group where you were. So we would have added you in any group if you had not become an emerging active partner. Okay, good. Now, an E.A.P in C21FG is under no obligation to do any serious-minded activity. So I want you to know that being in that group, you are not under obligation. So, but the trust is yours. So you say you don't want to do you don't want to do any serious activity, there is no problem. If you want to be playing in that place, there is no problem. That is for people who are in that emerging active group. But I want to believe that you did not join this business just because you just want to be there and nothing is happening to you and they are not making money. I'm sure that is not the reason you joined this business, right? Good. Now you will be joined to the AP where you can socialize with people while casually running your business as you please. So that group where you belong, so anybody where you belong is what it means. You are there just because you want to socialize with people, and then anyhow you want to do it, Sarah, what you do will be, you just want to do it anyhow. You wake up in the morning, I beg, I cannot, today I'm not in the mood. This week I'm not in the mood. Giving excuses or the order and all that, I cannot, don't worry, I will do it later. Yes, it's for people in that group. You will not be compelled to read any book or attend any training in that book. That is why you notice, apart from this particular meeting, we are not telling you you have to attend this training, you are not to attend this training. There is a stage you get to where you have to start attending those trainings because you need to grow, because knowledge is what you need. It's a knowledge what makes a man unsafe. Listen to me. Knowledge makes a man unsafe for what? For slavery. And fit to change what? To change the history of the family. I repeat myself. Knowledge makes a man unsafe for slavery. That is, if you are knowledgeable, you cannot be enslaved, and makes you fit to be able to change the history of your family. That is, if your family is, there have been a lineup of poverty handed over to generations, and then it goes to you eventually. It means that because you have knowledge, you are fit. You are in the position to do what? To be able to change that position. Do you understand? Good. So if the cell meeting link is present in the group, you can choose to attend or not. So the day we post the cell meeting, we say, okay, there's cell meeting today. Oh, you have to, cell meeting happens on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So you can say, I want to attend or I don't want to attend. You understand? So it is at your own discretion if you want it. All right. But your leader will get a name list from you and make the calls from you. So which means you are in that group, you are expected to do one thing, you are expected to submit contact name list. Now, when you submit the contact name list, that is where we'll help you to make those calls and invite them, because whether you are there or not, you are even supposed to make money too, right? You're supposed to make money. So, and then we begin to make money when we begin to reach out to your contacts. It's not like you're going to start talking to them, but we'll help you to reach out to your contact, all right? Then you can launch your business with the appropriate tools. We have different tools you're also going to use to launch your business as well. Here in Abuja office, we have people who are going to be launching their business today, and so many persons who have become an active partners are also going to be launching their business. But then for you who is in the E.A.P group, you're not under duress too. Now, but the only reasons why you might have to choose to be in the active partner, to launch your business, is so that you can leave the emerging active partners group and then join the active partner group. The goal is to casually help you connect just one person within your first 7 days in the business. Some of you are already 10 days in the business. Some of you are already 2 weeks in the business, and you have not submitted contact name list yet. You are making it difficult for yourself. You know what that means? That you are just going to be there. Nothing is happening. Like I told you, we are not pushing you. You are just going to be socializing. You see what they are posting and all of that. You're just there seeing it, just like many of you have been doing. You're enjoying it and all of that. Fantastic. Okay, but then there is no form of growth for you. All right. Now, all you need to do is to remain in the E.A.P group by generating one code. To not remain in the E.A.P group is by generating one code every month, just one code monthly. Okay, good. And then if you connect someone with an access pack for ED 2.0, your subscription goes for just 1 month. Is good for just 1 month. That is, by the time we have helped you to connect while you are still in that group, and then the person who connects under you connects with the 49,990 package, that is, your subscription is just for 1 month. Okay, then if you connect someone with Technoverse, your subscription is covered for 3 months. For 3 months, your subscription is covered. So which means you can be in the active partners group for 3 good months. But if you don't connect again after that 3 months, you are now demoted back to the E.A.P group. Okay, then if you connect someone with a Digiverse, your subscription is covered for 6 months with Digiverse. That is the 500,000 naira package. For 9,990 naira package. Okay, then if you connect someone with a Megaverse, your subscription is covered for 12 months. For 12 months. All right, good. So a code is, what is a code? A code is simply the number of times a package can potentially pay you, which means somebody who has 149,990 is a code. If you pay for 49,990, you have 1 code. Okay, if you pay for Neovest, you have 1 code as well. If you pay for Technoverse, you have 3 codes. If you pay for 3 codes, because it is going to pay you 3 times. If you pay for Neovest, it's going to pay you 1, so you have 1 code. But the matching bonus of a Neovest is much. The matching bonus of an ED package, access package, is 5,000 naira. Somebody who pays 49,990 naira, it will only match you 5,000. It will only pay you direct connectors bonus is 5,000 naira, and then the matching bonus is 7,000 naira. Somebody who pays for new vest, direct connectors bonus is 30,000 naira, and then the matching bonus is 7,000 naira. Somebody who pays for Technovest, direct connectors bonus is 50,000 naira, and then the matching bonus is 7,000 naira. Somebody who paid for DigiVest is 100,000 naira for direct connectors bonus, and matching bonus is 7,000 naira. And then somebody who pays for MegaVest, direct connectors bonus is 150,000 naira, and then the matching bonus is 7,000 naira. If you are following me, go to the chat box and say, I am following, I am following. If you are following, go to the chat box and type, I am following. If you understand what a code means now, based on what I have just said, go to the chat box and say, and type, I understand. Okay, fantastic, fantastic. I can see that many of you are following. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I'm happy that you're understanding, okay? Because that you are the reason we are having this meeting. So you need to understand everything about it. All right, good. Now, your upgrade counts as code for you too. Fantastic. Your upgrade counts as codes for you too, your upgrade. So which means that person who has one 49,990 package and you want to upgrade, you now add another 49,990. That means you now have you now have one code. But if you say, okay, I want to upgrade I want to add Technovest, you now add Technovest. You now have what? 3 code added to you. But then you now have 8 accounts. Do you understand? Now, Technovest pays you 3 times, but it has the structure of 7 accounts. So which means it pays you 3 times. And then, so for instance, let's assume Mrs. Joy Okpeba, for instance, says, I want to upgrade my account with the Technovest. And then she pays 259,990 naira for the Technovest. The company, her direct collector's bonus is now going to be, she's going to earn 50,000 naira for that upgrade she did. She will earn 50,000 naira for the upgrade she did. Do you understand? So, but then she's now going to have, instead of having only 3 plus 1, which is 4, she now has 8 accounts. She now has what? 8 accounts. Do you understand? 8 accounts is not what you have, because that 259,000 naira represents a 7 account structure. But just that matching bonus pays 3 times. And then direct collector bonus will pay 50,000 naira. I hope you understand this. Okay. And then you are deactivated from the E.A.P. if in 3 consecutive months you don't generate any code. Do you understand? You are deactivated from the E.A.P. if in 3 months you don't generate any code, which means if in 3 months you don't even generate any code, you don't even come back to an AP, you now go back to becoming a partner. You go back to becoming a partner. That is what it means. But I know it is not possible for you to be in this business with the structures we have in place. It is not possible. I'm telling you, it is not, except you choose not to do what we ask you to do or what we are willing to help you to do. It is not possible for you to consistently do this business and in 3 months you do not hit, you do not generate any code. It's not possible. Except you are willing, you have said, I'm not willing to do it, I'm not ready to do it. Okay. Now, once a week, a clarion call will go out for everyone in E.A.P. group, requesting for people who wish to become active partners to indicate interest, just like as we have started right now. So, which means just like as I made a clarion call, that today I want to talk to those of you here who are willing to become active partners. You want to leave that group, because leaving that group and then going to a higher group means that you are growing in the business. It means you are also growing in ranks. Just like you had grown, many of you, some of you are not added in the partners group. Though we had a partners group only because you didn't take time to attend. But we have a partner group for as soon as you make your payments, we add in the partners group. You only leave that group when you have attended mentorship. And when you attend mentorship, you are not added into this particular group where you belong right now, which is the E.A.P. group. And then there's also another group, which is what fantastic. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, okay. If you can hear me, go to the chat box and say I can hear. It seems some persons cannot hear. All right, can you all hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? All right, good. Awesome, 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 beautiful. So that is that for that, all right? So once in a week, we'll always call it for a clarion call so that for those of you who are tired of being in that group, because if you remain in that group for too long, let me tell you the truth, it simply means you are not growing. It means you are not going anywhere. It means you have remained redundant. It means you are not making money. It means you're not making money. That is the truth. So which means that if you have to leave that group, it means that at least you have made some amount of money. You can check your DTC and say, okay, I've made some money, and then you can now grow. Somebody have registered in your team and all of that in your business, and then you will now go to the next to the next one as well. All right, good. So we are continuing. Now, then those of you who eventually after this meeting that will indicate interest to move to the next level will be invited to a Zoom meeting where the active partners program will be explained to them. Do you understand? Will be explained to them. But then I am assuming that all of you in that place are here. So whatever explanation I would have done, if I was supposed to call another meeting again for those of you who are here, because I would have said, okay, those of you who are tired of this, let us call for another meeting again. I want to assume that you are in this meeting because you are in the E.A.P group, and you need to leave that E.A.P group to enter the active partners group. So here and here, I'm going to tell you what you need to do and how you need to do so that you can know what is required of you to be in the active partners group. Okay, good. Now, for those of you who wish to join the next level, you would write an application letter to the G8 leader. There's an application letter you are going to write. That application, that is, you only qualify to write this application letter when somebody have connected in your team. When you have one person that has connected in your team, if one person connects in your team, it means you are now eligible to do to write that letter. Otherwise, if nobody connects, you can, first of all, you will not even get the letter, talk more of writing it. So we'll give it to you. You will now have the direct email of our G8 leader, Ambassador Ronke Kushimani, who would help you, who would approve it, and then tell you the necessary steps to take also to become to join the active partners group. I hope somebody is learning. Okay, so if that letter is approved, then you can now join the active partners group. All right, and guess what? Today is today is 12th, and within the next few days, we are going to be there's going to be an onboarding meeting also for active partners group. Just as we are having the onboarding meeting for emerging active partners, where there's going to be an onboarding meeting with the active partners group with the overall president. Trust me, you need to hear him speak. For those of you who don't know him, you need to hear him speak. You need to be where he is. You need to understand where this business is going to. You need to understand the vision of this business. Probably when you hear it from the horse's mouth, we are representatives of what this vision of what this organization is about to give to you, hand over to you. To talking about it, it may not sound as weighty as when the president himself speaks to you. So what you need to do is to ensure that you are in the active partners group, so that when that meeting for the onboarding meeting for active partners is being is to be held again, you are going to be part of us. Have signed up at least one person. Okay, we have not said two, we have only said one. We have said just one. So you must have connected at least one person. That is what qualifies you. Then when you sign up one person, you have started your business. So which means you have not yet started your business. Being in that group, you have not started your business. But how do you start it? The question is, how do you now connect somebody? How to connect somebody? What you need to do is to submit contact name list to you, person who connected you, and then let us help you to call them. Please be open-minded, because there are procedures to reaching out to your contacts. These procedures to reaching out to your contact is to help you connect this one person. Once you connect one person, it means what your business has started. Then you can now qualify to apply for the emerging to be in an active partners group. Okay, good. So if you understand to this point, go to the chat box and type "I understand." If you understand to this point, you go to the chat box and type, I understand. Good. So we're going to be talking about we are talking about the active partner. But before we talk about the active partner, you need to also decide how you want to run this business. You need to decide how you want to do what, how you want to run this business, because that's another important thing. Okay? Decide how you want to run this business. Now, how do you want to run this business? You can run this business as your spare time. I'm using the word spare timer, at your spare time. Anyhow you want to do it. Anyhow you want to do it. Anyhow, it's on you. But as a spare timer, trust me, you may not make money. If you make, maybe you make an additional 50,000 naira or additional 100,000 naira. But then this project is not here to give you just additional 100,000 naira, because we have a vision which I'm also going to relate to you soon. Anyhow you want it. Then we have those who said, I want to do this as a part-timer. You want to do this business as a part-timer, so you must give in at least 7 to 10 hours every single week. You must give in at least 7 to 10 hours every single week. So what it simply means is this. You say, okay, because I am an architect, because I'm a banker, because I'm an engineer, because I'm a lecturer, because I'm a barrister, and then I go to work, and I will not have time to be able to run this full time, at least I'm going to give this business 1 hour every day. You give it 1 hour on Monday, 1 hour on Tuesday, 1 hour on Wednesday, and then whatever you are doing, that 1 hour you are giving it, whatever you are doing, you are not doing it alone. You have to always be in communication with your leader or the person who connected. You say, okay, CEO, on Mondays, I have my work days are very hectic. So I can't do this business at all on Monday. But then on Tuesday, I can spare 1 hour. On Wednesday, I can spend 1 hour. On Thursday, very busy for me. On Wednesday, on Saturday, on Friday, I cannot spare 1 hour. That is 3 weeks, 3 hours from Mondays to Friday. But on Saturday and Sunday, I can give 2 hours. But then what to do? Many of you have decided to do this, but they don't even know what to do within this period of time, within this 1 hour they want to give the business, or 2 hours they want to give the business. The day they want to do it. But what you should do within those 2 hours is going to be communicated to you via your leader. He will call you, tell you, okay, leader, please, I want to, today I am giving it 1 hour, and it's going to be between this time and this time. Fantastic. So he will tell you, this is what you need to do within this time, and you must give me feedback. So it doesn't matter whether listen. So whenever you're communicating, that when you're giving that feedback, the feedback will not have to come from via phone call. It has to come from a FaceTime, either WhatsApp FaceTime or Zoom call FaceTime. You have your video on, and I also have my video on, and we are interacting as if we are just right in my front in my office here, because that is the only way I can help you. As somebody, because somebody who is doing the business as a part-timer has what it takes to make at least 500,000 naira, can even make up to 1 million naira. Yes, it's possible. Because we have a lot of persons who joined the 2 Comma Club here who were part-timers. So this is where it is different from the spare timers. Then we also have the full-timer. The full-timer, if you are a full-timer, you must give in at least 7 to 10 hours every single day. Probably on Sunday it will reduce, but Mondays to Fridays, nothing short it 7 to 10 hours. For instance, now I am already in the office today, that is Saturday, okay? And then I'm going to leave here, probably leaving, because I have series of meetings. I just said I have a meeting right now. I have another one by 11, there's another one by 2, there's going to be and all of that. So all of these things, after that, before at least a minimum of 7 hours I'm giving it today. A minimum. Okay? So what I'm trying to say in essence is, as a full-timer, you must, and then whatever the activities you have to do within these 7 hours must be defined. Because you know what you're doing, you are simply, when you start a business as a full-timer, you need to have a mindset of employing yourself. As a full-timer, you should not see it is in 3 months, in 3 to 6 months. If you do it in a regimented form and manner, in 3 months, you would be able to make at least 1 million naira in 3 months. Yes. It's possible to make that amount of money in 3 months when you do it that way, when you are doing it in a regimented manner. Because if you have your job, those of you who have jobs, you will understand that every day you give in 12 hours of your time on that job, working for somebody. It is not, even if it's the same thing you did yesterday, and the same thing you're going to do today. But guess what? In one way or the other, a routine have already set in. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So here you employ yourself within the first few months, and while you are doing it, mastery is coming, and then you are doing it. So you create a DMO. Somebody who is doing it full time should have a DMO. It is not let me just come to the office now. If I get to the office, I'll not take. No, you have your diary. You are supposed to have your diary to say. So you are the one who will say, "This is how I want to do the business." Mr. Damian, you see what you're talking about? I don't have the energy. I want to do it at my spare time. Anyhow, I want to. I cannot come and keep myself. No problem. Then it's in my head. I know that when I want to take people serious, I will not take you serious. Then I'm Mr. Damian, I want to do that. I cannot do business as part-time or even full-time myself. I'm so engrossed. In fact, I have a very big business I'm running and all of that. I can only do this as a part-timer, which means I can only give 1 hour a day every day. No problem. 1 hour every day, fantastic. So when on this particular day do you want to do it? You have a calendar. On Mondays, if you are going to do it on Mondays, what particular time do you want to be? That 1 hour, where is it going to be? Between 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. No problem. Put it there. Which means that every Monday it has to be that time, because you have to work your way around it. It is your business. And one thing about it, this is what Jim Rohn said. Jim Rohn says that you are going to be part-time building your fortune while you are full-time on your full-time job. So we are going to do now. While are we doing this? We are trying to inculcate a level of discipline and help to build an organized organization. That is the reason. And then as a full-timer, we say, okay, I'm doing as a full-timer. So when we are speaking to full-timers, we are not talking to you who is a part-timer. We know that when I expect somebody to do some certain things between 10 o'clock and probably 2 o'clock, I am not speaking to you. I'm speaking to those persons who are full-timers and who will be able to deliver this thing, because I know that if I'm setting a goal for them, if their goal is going to be different from you who is doing this as a part-timer. So you have to choose. So I want you to go to the chat box right now and type, how do you want to run your business? Do you want to run it as a part-timer, or you want to run it as a full-timer, or you want to run it as at your spare time? Go to the chat box and decide. Let me know. Let me know how you want to run your business right now. I am looking at it and I'm going to screenshot it so that I will know how you want to run your business. I want to know how you want to run your business. Fantastic. I'm seeing, wow, somebody said 24 hours. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Kenan, 24 hours. Then we have something, we have to talk about something then. Full-timer. Okay, good. Emmanuel. Okay, Weber, part-timer. Okay, who's on the part-timer? Fantastic. As a part-timer, awesome. So we have full-timers, full-timer. That people already doing full-time. Fantastic, beautiful. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. I'm going to screenshot all of this and I'm going to have it, because with time, time is going to come. I will make sure you have my number. After I'm going to drop my number. Make sure you have my number, and I would want to have your numbers as well. I want to communicate with each and every one of you from time to time. Okay, with time, from time, I'm going to put it today. I will talk to this set. Tomorrow I'll talk to another set, just like that. Now we are all going to relate. This is a family. And as a family, we have to always connect. First of all, we have to know, you communicate with me, you communicate to your upline. We have to always relate and talk about what troubles you in this business. It's not going to be rosy, but it's going to be worth it. Trust me. All right, good, fantastic, good, beautiful. So for those of you who say you're going to do it part-time, awesome. For those of you, I said full-time soon, so which means you are part-time now, Andrew, right? Fantastic. So I'm going to screenshot that and then get that. So you decide. I'm happy you have decided right now. So having decided, then the goal, the next one is to be an active partner. The next leadership structure. After emerging active partner, the next one is the active partner. Okay, some of you here have joined the active partner group already. Congratulations to you. You have connected one person, you have applied, your application have been approved, and then you are now in the active partners group. Right? Good. And now, to be an active partner, you kickstart by connecting one person. We told you, right? Good. Then you will apply through your G leader to join the E.A.Ps, like I told you initially. Then you will agree to the lay down guidelines of E.A.Ps. There's a lay down guideline. And what it simply means is for you to be an active partner, which means you have started your business, you need to imbibe the discipline of somebody who is in business. You cannot have business, you cannot own a business and then you say anytime you like, anytime you like. The business will pay you anyhow it likes. And once it begins to pay you anyhow it likes, you know what happens to you? You will now begin to feel bad. You will not begin to, oh my God, you get frustration will come in. I want you to know something. In the last meeting I had a few days ago, I said our business does not compensate. Listen, our business does not compensate you like every other businesses, but it rewards your efforts. I will repeat. Our business does not compensate like every other business. What do I mean? Somebody who probably has a provision shop, and then because you just started and say, I beg, I cannot go today. I'll open the shop today by 12 noon. I beg tomorrow, I'll open tomorrow by 11 a.m. You know what's happening? The person will open. Will the person sell or not? Yes, he or she will sell. But you know what's going to happen? That sale, that profit is making at the point in time is what we call compensation. It's compensation. The person may never be able to achieve what the kind of success he or she has always envisaged, except he begins to imbibe the discipline that is required of somebody who is in business. So as an active partner, there's a discipline. And the discipline is this. Being an active partner does not mean that if you want to do it part-time, you cannot do it part-time. But like I told you, the lay down guidelines is if you have said you want to do it as a part-timer, no problem. 1 hour every day, right? There's no problem. So if you're going to do it 1 hour every day, when particular on Monday, what time are you going to, when is your 1 hour on Monday? When is your 1 hour on Tuesday? When is your 1 hour on Wednesday? Just like that. So which means when it comes to the time, personally, I will set my own alarm, or your leader will set his own alarm. That time comes again, you expect to do something, you will discuss it, tells you, okay, this is what I'm supposed to do, this is what I'm supposed to do. And then before their 1 hour elapses, you will now come and meet him, give reports. You give reports on your activity. Now, why are we doing that? Because we want to help you to succeed. It's not because of anything, it's because of you. All right? Because you are not expected to work your whole life. In this business, you're not expected to work your whole life. You are expected to do it with time, and then you begin to do what? You begin to make so much as well. You begin to leverage. And that is possible when you learn the process, and then those who connect after you as well will begin to duplicate. You begin to duplicate yourself under them, in them, amen. And then they are replicating what you have initially done. While they are making their money, you are also making money and all of that. All right, good. Now you will pass through an onboarding session by G leaders. You will pass through the incubator program. Do you understand? Now I told you already there's going to be an onboarding session that is going to happen by next weekend. It's happening by what? By next weekend. So all of you in this place, I am looking forward to seeing you all in that particular meeting. I am looking forward to see every one of us here must have to be in that particular meeting. Okay, and then we can now begin the incubator program. There's an incubation process you're also going to pass also. Do you know what incubation means? You know, when you give birth to a child, what happens? The child is always put in an incubator. That is where he eventually survives. Right? Good. So the child is always put in an incubator. It's always put in an incubator. That is where he survives. So, because if you don't go through this incubator program, trust me, you will not last in the business. And our goal is not that you should not last. Our goal is for you to succeed and then hit, and also be part of the vision as well. You must agree to attend daily sale meetings. Sale meetings are from Mondays to Fridays, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Many of you are already attending. Kudos and congratulations to you. But for those of you who have not yet started, please, okay, when you become that, like I told you, you are an emerging active partners group. If you like, you attend. If you like, no problem. But once you become an active partner, you must attend daily sale meetings. You must run the SMO checklist without excuses. The SMO checklist is a chart. In your first 1 week, there's an activity you are supposed to do in 1 week. There are about 5 different activities you're supposed to do in 1 week. In your week 2, there's an activity you should do there. In week 3, there's an activity you should do. In week 4, there's an activity you should do. In week 5, there's an activity you should do. So just like that, or I think it's about to either week 1 to week 4, week 1 to week 5, forget about it. You must generate 2 codes monthly as an active partner. And you know the beautiful thing, that when you are following this SMO checklist and you follow it thoroughly and well, you definitely will. You definitely will. I'm not saying you might. It's not a maybe something. It's not perhaps. You must. You must. If you accept you are not doing it, you must act. See, you see these 2 codes. These 2 codes means either 2 human beings joins you or 1 person joins and then upgrade his account. But you must, you know what I'm saying is, because in this, our business, every single day, people are joining this business. Every single day, like every single day. For the past 6 years, it has been this way. There is no day. If you are, don't worry, as you begin to grow, you'll be added into some of you understand every single day. At least if people don't join this business, every single day, not less than 50% join this business every single day, because in all of the offices that we have, you see that particular meeting that you attended, and you think it's always that particular meeting you attended, there's another one happening, different places. Today in this office, we're having one this morning, there's another one in the afternoon, there's going to be one by 6 p.m. And in each of these sessions, people are joining. So if you think it is not possible, it is possible. All you need to do is just be open-minded. We have demystified that. We have demystified this business, broken it down to the various level. The fear that everybody, many of you, whenever you hear network marketing, you are so scared, network marketing, I cannot do network marketing. But we have demystified it, because the fear that people have, why they don't join network marketing, is what we have demystified. One is what you going to sell product. We don't sell here. Number two is you going to talk to people when you don't know what to tell them. What are you going to tell them? We have demystified that by using the system to talk for you. And except what you key into it, there is absolutely no way you'll be able to what? You'll be able to succeed. All right. And so the next one is to become an activator. An activator is, so you see, by the time you, as an active partner, you are now connecting at least a minimum of 2 persons every single month. You know what happens to you? It means what, you now become an activator. An activator is one who connects at least 2 people every month. But then let me show you something. That the vision and the mission of this project is this. You have seen it before. The vision is to do what? To raise a financially free people who will in turn raise other financially free people who will collectively use their resources and affect the world positively. Now, have you now seen that those of us talking to you right now, many of the leaders who have spoken to you, the mentorship you have gone through, the G leaders and the GAs and the presidents, these are very successful people who will what in turn, who are now raising, and then to raise other financially free people, which is you, because the level where you are right now, you need to also be at the level where the masterminds and the leaders are in this organization. For you to be there, that is why we are telling you the steps that we have taken, the road, show you the roadmaps that we have taken, so that you can also be there yourself. Okay, so that you can be there yourself. All right. And then what that simply means now is that once you have successfully become financially free as well, all of us collectively will come, both those of us who have shown you and you yourself who have been shown, and the persons who are coming over after you have been shown as well. We can now use the resources that we have gotten to change the world positively. And that is why we are on a mission. The mission is to raise 50,000 monthly millionaires in the connected economy and usher the next generation world changers. This is the vision. To raise 50,000 monthly millionaires in the connected economy and usher in the next generation world changers. Has this happened already? It has happened though. You don't understand. You see this, it has happened already. Whether you choose to choose to accept it or you choose to not accept it, it has happened already. And the only way it can happen to you if you follow this system that we are giving to you right now, this organized regimentation or regimented system. It is not about how you want it. No, there is a discipline that is to be imbibed in every business in this world. And if you do not apply that business, apply that discipline, trust me, it is going to it will ruin your chances of being successful in this business. Now, to achieve this, the projects just launched we just launched the project Activate. Many of you have heard of Project Activate, I'll break it down for you. And also the real estate division. Now tell me, with this Project Activate and real estate division, if it is not possible to now hit 50,000 multi-millionaires. In case you do not know, as of January this year, we have done what? We have raised 2,000 monthly millionaires already. As of January this year, during our retreat, that was when it was announced that there was already 2,000 monthly millionaires already in this opportunity. And guess what? Like I tell people, I said, the vision is of God. But when God wants to achieve anything through that vision, you know what happens? He chooses men to make it happen. And then for those of you who are Christians, I also alluded to what happened in the Bible, talking about the how God rescued the children of Israel from the hands of Egyptians, right? What happened? He had the vision was for him to ensure that the people of Israel leaves that place, and then because they are his own people. And then to ensure that happens, he used one man who doesn't even believe in himself, who doesn't even think that he is worthy of this particular thing. Who is Moses to accomplish that plan? And then why the fact, despite the fact that all of them left there, they promised all of them, the vision is that God should pick them from that place to take them to the promised land. Though all of them left the promised land, but not left the Egypt, land of Egypt, but not all of them got to the promised land. In the same vein, if you do not follow with regimentation and discipline, what we are going to tell you here, you probably have registered. But trust me, if you are not careful, you may not be part of these 50,000 multi-millionaires. That is the promised land that we are getting to. So my dear friends, to achieving this, God now made more opportunities by launch, where what brought to us an opportunity to now launch this Project Activate and then the real estate division. But let me show you something. The Project Activate says that you can make 28.6 million naira or a minimum of 2.8 million naira at 10% success rate. In how many weeks? In 12 weeks, by leveraging on a system that duplicates in the connected economy. In how many weeks? 12 weeks, 90 days. In 90 days, only 3 months. That is, what if you started with 49,990 naira and then you followed strictly with what we are telling you right now? And then because you followed strictly, your goal was to make 28.6 million naira, but then you did not, you struggled, you could not even do it. And then you eventually made 2.8 million naira. Please, I want to go to the chat box and let me know. Is it a bad business that you have done to have made 2.8 million naira in 12 weeks, in 3 months? Is it a bad business starting with the amount of money you started with? Even if you started with 1 million naira, for instance, let's assume you started with the biggest package, which is 1 million naira package, the Megaverse, 999,990. And then by the end of 3 months, you are now making 2.8 million naira, which means you are making an extra 1.8. Have you done bad business or good business? Is it bad or good? Let me know. Is it a bad business or a good business? Let me know. I'm waiting for your responses. I hope you can hear me. Fantastic. It's a good business. It's a good business. All right. And then guess what? How it is going to happen is this. That the project is in the next 90 days to 12 weeks or 12 weeks is on a mission to create a group of financially independent men and women who are currently engaged in the public or private service, civil service, in military and paramilitary, in bankers, lecturers, unemployed, and even retired. Okay. And also the selected partners can be able to raise money for their personal projects, travel on an all expenses paid trip, and give back to the society through charity. This is the vision of the Project Activate. Right? And also for the real estate that was launched also. Now watch this so that you will understand better. Watch this.
My name is Consul Emmanuel Akwaku. I'm the Honorary Consul of the Philippines in Lagos, Nigeria. Today, I'm introducing to you one of these great opportunities from the Philippines, which is called E.Block. These are E.Block wall panels. These panels you see are integrated building system technology that has the capacity to build a 3-bedroom duplex in less than 1 month, 30 days. And you can build a 1-bedroom bungalow in less than 7 days.
All right, so we are in partnership with Ego Block. And then why Ego Block? The reason why we are in partnership with Ego Block is because of this.
This is Ego E-Block 1-bedroom bungalow completed in 7 days. This house is insulated. This house is fireproof. This house is water resistant, anti-typhoon, anti-earthquake. This house, as you can see, is termite proof.
You understand? So this is one of the major reasons why we are in partnership with the Ego Block, because the materials they are using, trust me, I have never seen in Nigeria, and it's going to be amazing for us. Another benefit is that you, through following these regimented systems that we have now shown you at the moment, means that in no distant time you can also own a house through the opportunity, through the grace, and then you can only qualify for it as you are growing as leadership rank, as money is coming in your account. You understand? Because the company cannot say because you have registered, let us now give you a house. How will you pay? But once money is coming in your DTC, guess what? They cannot be given a house. And once you are given the house, it means that at least it can be deducted with time. You will not even know. Do you understand? You will not even know. But then there's a leadership rank level you need to be called the emerging cell leaders, all right? But then the next rank after active partner is to become a kinsman. To become a kinsman, you must have completed the SMO checklist. You must have completed the SMO checklist. Now, so during this process, this 5 weeks process that we're going to follow, the goal is to help you, guide you, because once you complete this SMO checklist, you know what? It means you are now a master of your business. If you successfully complete your SMO checklist within this first 4 or 5 weeks process, you will become a master in your business, because there you would have connected 5 active partners. You would have connected 5 active partners. And to connect 5 active partners simply means that you have connected 5 persons who have connected 5 emerging, 5 active partners are people who have become, 5 emerging active partners who connected one persons. And of course, they applied and then they were approved as active partners. Do you understand? So which means that if you connect 5 active partners, you would have connected 5. Those 5 as well would have connected their own 5, which means you now have a total of 10 persons in your team. And that is growth. And that is more money for you as well, okay? You must have a minimum of 3 accounts. So if you have 1 account, of course, be working towards upgrading as well. You understand? Towards upgrading, have a minimum of 3 accounts to be able to match that. And then you are going to be celebrated at the Emerge 2023. You will be celebrated at the Emerge 2023. Is that okay? Now, this is one other thing again you're going to do. Another thing again you can benefit from. Now, there's a promo ongoing. The promo ongoing it has started since October 12th and it's going to be ending by December 11th. That while we are going through this process, you connect 5 persons who now connect with Neoverse. The company will give you an extra 20,000 naira amongst, let's assume 5. If you connect 5 persons with Neoverse, 30,000 naira times 5 is what you're going to earn, right? That is 150K plus an additional 20K. If it is 5 persons with Technoverse, you are going to earn 50,000 naira times 5, which is 250K plus an additional 50K, that is 300,000 naira. On direct connectors bonus alone, we have not talked about the matching bonus yet, so which means more money for you. You should be earning at least over 500,000 naira with that. Then for Digiverse, you connect 5 persons, 100,000 naira each. You're going to make 500,000 naira plus an additional 120,000 naira. That is how much? That is 620,000 naira for you. And then we have not talked about the matching bonus, which is going to earn you to over 700 to 800,000 naira as well. And then there's a megaverse also. The megaverse, when you connect 5 persons who connect megaverses, it means you are going to make 750,000 naira plus an additional 300,000 naira given to you. Promo, which is you are going to make what 1,050,000 naira. Then the matching bonus can now get you another 500,000 naira. So we can make almost over 1.5 million naira to 1.6 million naira. So I want us to be intentional about this. Right, I'm moving towards it. And then for the Emerge 2023, it is going to be a powerful mastermind training. Packed power-packed G8 speakers will be coming to speak. Okay, you are going to be talking, you are going to be giving training materials. awards and recognition, breakfast and lunch will be there, intense leadership trainings, fun activities, kits to succeed in 2023, and then raffle draw. Now, what we are doing right now is to help you to end 2022 strong, so that you can now begin 2023 well, and then with this emerge event where you are taking off immediately. You are taking off immediately. All right. Now, the ticket is sold for it. And the ticket that is sold for it, the amount of the ticket sold for that particular event is worth 10,000 naira. 10,000 naira. The event is going to happen on the 19th and the 20th of January. So you see that we're in November, it means you have enough time to prepare for it. But these tickets, early birds are paying 10,000 naira now. By 18th of this month, the price will no longer be 10,000 naira, it will now be 15,000 naira. And I used to ask myself, what would it profit you if you would now pay 15,000 naira instead of 10,000 naira? That 5,000 naira, you could have saved it and probably use it to run your business or do something, or probably save it as one of the income you're going to use to your transportation as well. So why would you want to wait till the price is 15,000 naira until before you pay? Why not pay now? Okay, one other thing again that's going to happen there's going to be a grand prize. A car was going to be won that very day. A car, last year it was a Mercedes E350 2015 model. Amidst so many other prizes, there was millions of naira that was won by people, millions upon millions. 500,000 naira was just like water. 1 million naira, about 3% of the 5% won 1 million naira each. That is what happens from attending this event. So you can imagine if you came by road and then you won because you bought your ticket in time, and then you won, you are the person who is now going home with this car. I don't know how many of you, I don't know about you, but I know I'm the one that will carry the car. I don't know if any of you is going to carry it, but I'm not the one that will carry the car. All right. But then the thing is this, you need to be what you need to be there against all odds. Apart from the car that you're going to get, also the benefit of being in that meeting. It is going to help you to start your 2023 on a good note. Many of you who are already tired of your jobs, this is an opportunity for you. Because if you are ending this 2022 well, and then you back it up with attending this retreat, let me tell you what will happen to you. It simply means that in no distant time, you are going to start making ×2 of whatever salary you are earning at the moment from that your job. And trust me, you become very, very, very uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable. You will become very, 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 very uncomfortable. So what this simply means is that what you have to pay for your tickets. Start paying today. Start paying today. Some of you will say, if I pay for ticket now, how will I get money for accommodation and transportation? Let me tell you something. If you have that in mind, it simply means you are already telling yourself that you are not going to make money between the end of this month, in December, and the first half of January. But on your behalf, just because I know you are not thinking about that already, but I'm happy you to think about it, because you didn't even know what you were talking about. Because on your behalf, I am telling you, I am saying God forbid on your behalf. To say that you are in business and then for 1 month you're not going to make money, for 2 months you will not make money, 2 months and a half you're not going to make money. On your behalf, I say God forbid, because you are going to make money. And while we are going to follow the system, by the very fact that the majority of you, virtually everyone here says they want to do this business part-time, it means you are going to make money. It means you're going to make money. So which means I tell people, pay for the ticket, and you will see, and then because you are more intentional, you will see how the money for transportation and accommodation is going to come out. All right. So I want to encourage each and every one of you to start making your payment, start paying for your tickets from today. You may not have seen it, so haven't announced this. I am going to send. We already have a number of persons who have paid for their tickets already, and I'm going to send it to the group. In case you say, I don't have 10,000 naira today, you can make a part payment of 5,000 naira, and then you give it at this time between now and that week, that 18th, next week, that is next week Friday, for you to be able to complete your payment as well. Do you understand? So do that and then get ready, begin to prepare for it. Trust me, it is going to be a life-changing event. One of the things that have changed the life of people in this business is events. For me personally, events changed me. I attended my first event in 2019, October 10th, 3rd or so, 8th and 9th. And that was where I told myself, it is either this business or this business. Was I facing difficulties? Yes, I had faced difficulties. Was there times where I felt like quitting? So many times I felt like quitting. felt like quitting. But am I still here? Yes. Why am I here? Because of the things I saw in that opportunity, in that retreat. I saw it and it made, in my head. So you mean everybody here is in this business? So if let's assume they were deceiving, so they were deceiving everybody here. It cannot be possible now. If they are deceiving them and then people are coming to tell this kind of testimonies, then myself, no problem, let me be deceived. Insofar I have, and guess what? Between that time and the next event, things have changed for me. Things have changed for me already. All right, things have changed. Grew in ranks, became a leader in this opportunity, joined the Millionaire Circle Club, joined the Two Comma Club, and from this same opportunity also, I raised money to build a massive 4-bedroom duplex here in Abuja from this same opportunity. So it is possible for anyone to succeed in this business. It is very, 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 very possible. I'm telling you the truth. Very possible for anyone to succeed in this business. All right, for anyone to succeed in this business, but then you must do what other people are doing. Do those things that leaders are doing. Do those things that the G8 leaders are doing for you to be like them. All right, so make sure you begin to pay your ticket. Tell your leader, how can I pay? I'm going to forward it. There's an account you are paying to our mastermind, Ambassador Ronke. You are paying to her account. And there's a number there, her PA's number. You're also going to, so you send the receipt to your leader, who will eventually send to me, and then they will also send it to them as well, and they will update it. All right. So that is that for that, my dear friends. I want to believe, I'm sorry about the time that was wasted, okay, because of the network hitch and all of that. I want to believe that you got value for this meeting. Did you get value for this meeting at all? Did you get value for this meeting? If you got value for this meeting, go to the chat box and type, I got value. Awesome, 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 awesome. I'm glad you got value, and I want you all to just go out there and do what has to be done. If you are still in this emerging active partners group, please, everything possible. Tell your leader, begin to disturb your leader. Leader, my contact, I want to become an active partner so that I can onboard. Okay, I can onboard. All right, so that's that for that. Congratulations to you. Thank you very, very much for being part of this. Go out and then do what you need to do to ensure that you succeed. Have a good day, everyone. God bless you.